Welcome to the Spooky Stonerzzz podcast. I'm Lindsey.
And I'm Denah.
Thank you for joining us for our third episode now. Yay! We're almost a month in now.
Oh my gosh.
This podcast.
We're in the future.
So this podcast will be released on 26. I had to Google that. Not Google it. I wrote on my calendar. I say Google for everything.
It's a verb.
It's a verb. I think this will be the last episode of June. Oh my gosh.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Just that much closer to Halloween.
Yes.
That's all that matters. I think I shared something on Facebook the other day that I think I've shared every year in June. Mm-hmm. Where it's we're so close to Halloween now. And everyone else is it's June.
We're halfway there.
We're more than halfway there.
Well, now we are.
June?
Oh, yeah. I was thinking fucking December.
Yeah, no. We're 4 months, it's time. Oh, I have things to do. Okay. Yeah. I have a whole haunted trail to do.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you for joining us on this podcast. Well, I have to make sure I get this stuff out in case someone's just listening. Okay. So on this podcast, we'll be talking about true crime, paranormal, myth, metaphysical, new age stuff, all while partaking in cannabis in one way or another. So grab your joints.
I'm not allowed to hit the vape.
No, I told you not. I even made her put it on the other side of the room.
I'm looking at it though. It's
because
over there.
She'll take a hit and then she'll cough and then that's what's in our podcast. Anyway, what did we just smoke?
Bernie Mac.
And
Apparition.
You did Apparition.
Yeah.
I was feeling good.
Yeah.
Because this is our second episode that we're recording today. And so, needless to say, we're just compounding this shit.
Chilling out.
Yeah. So, when I first got here today, I was stressing out crazy. Because I was oh my gosh, I have to edit episode 1. We have to record 2 episodes. And I have this. And now I'm just cool. We're great.
We're having a good time.
Yeah, we're doing great.
Yeah.
But it's just the idea of editing because I am so not high tech and the idea of trying to figure this out causes anxiety. And so we're going to stop that subject because I'm starting to already get anxiety just thinking about it. So we already kind of chit chatted during our first episode that we did today, which is episode 2. That's really fucking confusing me because I'm saying second episode, but then I'm but this is episode 3.
Yeah. Well, but we actually touched a little bit on creepy dreams in the last episode.
Oh, yeah.
And I have a really creepy dream that I can share with you.
Okay.
So, one time when Remus was a baby, he was maybe 6 or 7 months old. But we were snuggling in the bed and I dozed off for a little bit. And I dreamt that I woke up and I couldn't get up and he was asleep next to me. And there was this loud, demonic voice just shouting at me. And what had woken me up in the dream was Remus had coughed. Well, then he coughed in real life. And I woke up in real life. But there was not the voice, obviously. But I freaked right the fuck out.
I think you told me
that day that happened, probably.
Yeah.
Because we were working together then.
Okay.
But yeah. It was that to this day and even before, that is the scariest dream that I've ever had in my whole life. Yeah. And it was totally normal. Everything else, the room, Remus, everything else was the exact same when I woke up. Except for the loud voice.
No.
And so it was ooh, what?
That any episode, not any episode. I guess dream could be an episode.
Yeah.
But, any dream that I have that, my kids are in danger is a no bueno for me. Yeah. I remember after I left the girl's dad, I was at home, they were at their dad's house, and I remember in my dream something really bad happened to them. And I woke up, and I was I can't even, go to the room and check on them. And I think I might have even cried a little bit that night. So, that, any dream that has, my kids involved, my brain is my own worst enemy when it comes to, my parenting skills, because my brain will be and what would you do if this happened?
See, my brain does that at stupid times, though. Like, we'll go to the river for the day, right?
Yeah.
Did I already tell you this? Or maybe I told someone else. But we'll go to the river for the day, right? And we'll have a great time. And I'm a strong swimmer, so I'm not concerned about him, really. At the river, I tell him to just stay upriver from me. Because then I can catch him.
Yeah.
If I need to. And, but when I get home, after the river, almost every time, I sit in bed at night, and I think of all the horrible things that could have gone wrong at the river that day. And it's like...
But it didn't happen.
He's asleep in his room. He's just fine. Like, he's home. Everything's fine. An alligator did not get him. And my brain's like, but what would you do if an alligator did get him?
Yeah.
I'm like, we don't need to think about it. We're done. We're not going in the river for another couple weeks. It's all right.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, it's not. You didn't even think about that at all, not once.
You're a horrible mom for
yeah.
not thinking of that.
I'm like, okay.
Oh my gosh.
Calm down, brain.
Yeah. Oh, the brain. I hate it.
Brains are so weird, man.
But you know also that if you go to the river with your friends, we're gonna fucking get a floaty and save them.
Yeah, you did that last time we went to the river. Some little girl got swept away, and all of a sudden Lindsey's halfway across the river with a floaty. She got her up.
Yeah. Well, even in my brain, like as I'm doing this, I'm like, Lindsey, you look so stupid doing this because like I forgot what it was. Was it?
I mean, you'd rather look stupid than not save a kid who might be drowning.
Yeah. Like I had this huge floaty that was like.
What even was that?
I think it was a palm leaf or something.
Yeah. We gave it away.
Oh, did you give it away?
Yeah.
But, like, I just, like, saw her and I, like, grabbed the, like, floaty that I took across the river in the first place, and I started walking, and, like, I was having trouble, like, lifting it over the water to get it go faster because it's fucking huge. And I'm like, I look so fucking ridiculous. But I kept on seeing the girl, like, her head kept on going down under the thing, and I was like, I gotta do something. So I'm super happy I'm one of those people who, like, acts.
Yeah.
Because I'm always, like, whenever you watch, like, those TV shows that, like, worse things happen.
Yeah.
I'm, like, I would freeze.
Yeah.
Like, I can't even, like, watch, like, what was that movie that, it was, like, the end of the world. Because
I hate those end of the world movies.
Because it was, like, the end of the Mayan calendar.
Like 2012?
Yeah, 2012.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
I watched that, and I was, like, freaking out. Because I was like, I don't know what I would do. I don't know what I would do if, like, the world was ending. Or, like...
when Remus was, like, 4, we went and saw some movie with The Rock. Some apocalypse movie. And I'm like, all right, how do I do all those same moves with a toddler strapped to me? And I'm like, so we just die.
Yeah,
okay.
Pretty much.
It's fine.
Yeah.
We go together. It's all right.
Let's just end it fast.
Yeah.
Let's just, like... Jump into the lava pit and just be done.
It wasn't that good of a time anyway, really. You know? We'll just leave.
Oh, but that's how I feel about zombie apocalypse, too. And I'm just like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like at that point I just finally fully give up.
Yeah. But the brain.
Because I feel like a lot of millennials, like, the toes in the door on the giving up anyway. So if it was like, oh, so now there's zombies, we'd be like, bite me. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
I'm over it. No credit score? Cool. Sounds great.
Yep.
Finally, I can afford housing because my brain is shut off and I don't care anymore.
I don't even
need
a house.
I'll just sleep in this rock.
Yeah, exactly. In this rock?
Yeah, I have to get into rocks.
Oh,
zombies.
Okay.
I don't know how.
I guess there might be like a little crack just kind of wiggle in there. Just decompose enough that you can just slurp in.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be sick, right?
That'd be
a really charged crystal.
Oh, yeah.
You're some slurpy, sleepy person, isn't it?
Okay, so let's like move it over to...
How did we get to zombies? We were talking about my scary dream from like 10 years ago.
Because then we started talking about like how the brain sucked, and then
brains are weird, man.
And then we were talking about like how our brains like freak out during
movies.
And see, I remember how this goes.
My gosh, you got such a better memory than me.
Just right now. That's why I was like, we need to start this podcast right now because I feel my brain is going. You're like, hey, do you want to take a hit of this? I'm like, no.
But I'm younger than you.
So we're gonna do a couple of cool cannabis facts that I did not know.
I want to know.
Some of these are like really funny. I'm gonna skip over the ones that are not that great. But Cannabis is 2,500 years old. So 2 zeros.
2,500
years old.
Okay.
And it started off in China.
I knew that.
Oh, you knew that?
Yeah. Chinese are very big on medicinal herbs. Apparently, all these gardenias out here, they have a fruit that you can, like, harvest, and they use it in Chinese medicine.
Oh, yeah. You were telling me that. Like, figure out how to, like...
Yeah. I want to figure out how to make some bank.
Yeah.
Get all the kids out here to pick the gardenia fruit. Yeah. Give them 5 cents an hour. My grandmother used to pay me a penny per pecan that I would pick up in our backyard.
I think something like that my mom did too.
Yeah. Because I lived in Texas when I was growing up, and my grandmother loved pecan pie, and I freaking hate pecan pie.
I'm not a big fan. My mom always makes pecan pie for, like, Thanksgiving and Christmas.
But you need, like at least 200 pecans for pecan pie, right?
I have no idea.
So I'd go out there in the Texas heat collecting pecans for a penny a pecan.
Yeah.
And she'd be like, cool, you've got enough for a pie. It's $2. You've been out there for 6 hours. Enjoy.
But you want to know something? You thought you were fucking rich.
I did.
Yeah.
And this was also in the 90s, though, when $1 was worth something.
Well, I mean, that's like the girls. Like, I'll tell them, like, I'm donating plasma today to get some money.
Yeah.
And, because I'm broke as fuck, FYI. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to get $50. And it's like, oh my gosh, $50? And I was like, y'all, it's not how much as y'all think.
Yeah.
I was like, we can go to Whataburger after this. Like, that's the budget we have.
Oh my gosh, I know, because 4 people. I only have 2.
Yeah, it's like my favorite meal at Whataburger is the Buffalo Ranch chicken strip sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like $12.
Oh my gosh. Meal. At Whataburger?
Yeah.
They done got a little big for their britches. Oh, if you know why? I'll tell you exactly why. Mm-hmm. Texans will totally back me up. It's because Whataburger got sold to some dick in Chicago. Well, no. Because a Texan wouldn't do that shit.
That's the most expensive thing on the menu. Like, everything else is like $5 and whatever.
Texans wouldn't do that. Okay. I don't even think I've been to Whataburger since that happened. I'm still mad.
Of course you would. All the Texans are mad.
I'm sure they are.
Wait.
Y'all let us know.
Then why is it still in, like, the South? Because there's a lot of people who still...
Because they're already here. And they're like a huge major franchise, but they sold.
You would think they would expand it, though. If
I'm sure they did. Or have been.
I'm going to have to Google
Have you been north?
No, last July.
Was there a Whataburger?
No.
Did you look?
There wasn't one in the area that I was in.
Did you look?
I mean, I wasn't looking for specifically. They had Starbucks. I know that much.
Well, they've got Starbucks.
And a fucking amazing Italian food restaurant that was, like, right down the road from the hall. Oh, it was so good. Oh, if I ever go to Chicago again, like, for work or whatever, I'm going to be like, I'm going to this Italian restaurant because their food was banging.
Mm.
But anyway, back to the facts.
The facts.
Only female cannabis plants get you high.
I knew that.
I did not know that.
The males are the CBD, right?
Maybe that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
So, like, females are the THC.
Yeah.
Cool.
Only the ladies know how to party, and men are useless as usual. Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah. Well, a man who is cool, Bob Marley.
Yeah.
Was buried with marijuana.
Nice. Dude, I want to be cremated with marijuana.
Yeah.
And a lot of other herbs. Ooh, that's a fun idea. Mm-hmm. I never thought about that. I need to make a list.
Yeah. Give it to your mom so she knows.
Give it to Remus.
Well, he's a little young still.
Well, I'll hide it somewhere for Remus like my grandmother did. Just put notes on everything like a weirdo.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Okay, so chocolate effects can be the same as marijuana effects.
What?
Yeah.
So you can get high on chocolate?
It's endorphins.
Have you seen that show Hot Ones?
No.
Yes,
the wings.
They eat the wings, and they've said that the wings, the spice, can hit you like THC.
Yeah.
Like, it can activate that same system in your body. The endocrine... Or something, I don't remember. Something.
I don't know. But yeah. Yeah, I totally seen that on Hot One.
So chocolate and hot wings. Chocolate covered hot wings.
Ew.
Chili chocolate. Have you ever had that?
No.
Chocolate with like chili peppers in it?
No.
THC chocolate with chili peppers in it. Ooh. It's a product line. I'm telling you. We shouldn't talk about it on here. Shh.
Okay. I'd rather do chocolate covered strawberries with the chocolate with the THC in it.
That'd be good.
That was so good. I made it one Valentine's Day.
Ooh.
Or wait, it might have been 420 actually. I don't remember.
Ooh, that's a good idea too.
It was
That's
one
fun.
or the other. It was delicious. Okay, so George Washington was a grower.
What? What?
So it doesn't. They don't have any evidence that Washington smoked his goods.
So?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Once more, the government just lies to us.
And then Shakespeare smoked weed.
I mean, Avi.
Yeah.
Avi. Have you read Shakespeare?
No, actually, I have not. I mean, I know Shakespeare,
yeah.
but
He's high as fuck.
There's
There's like a donkey person.
I mean, I would think that would be more acid.
Like, no.
Like, Midsummer Night's Dream.
So, here's what I think, okay, about all those people back in the day and all of their wild, fun ideas. Nothing was regulated.
Mm-hmm.
So there could have just been acid in the food. For whatever reason. Some mushroom that someone got and wasn't sure about, but cooked it up anyway. And then you're high as a kite.
True.
And nobody knows.
Yeah, true.
I'm just saying.
True. And that was the only ones that I liked. There was like some other ones that were like super facty fact, not cool facts that I did not know. Like,
yeah.
But yeah. George Washington grew pot.
But we're not allowed to. Okay.
Which
I see you, government.
Yeah, right.
That's so rude. I'm mad about it.
You do that. You be mad.
I will.
Those facts were supposed to bring up the mood.
Oh, yeah, they did. No, I liked hearing about Bob Marley being buried with weed because I think that's a really cool idea. You could be cremated with herbs.
I wonder if some of like the Egyptians fucking were
Ooh.
buried with weed, but we can't find it because it's fucking gone now.
Yeah.
I feel like there'll be residual of weed.
You would notice. There'd be something.
There'd be something.
For sure.
One of the archaeologists would be like, this smells familiar.
Oh, yeah, especially archaeologists.
Yeah.
Like history nerds? Yeah.
Yeah, you think?
I think so. I'm a history nerd.
Well, yeah, actually, this whole podcast is history nerds.
I think history nerds. Really just nerds or stoners.
Yeah. Nerds are actually pretty cool, y'all. That's what I have to say to that.
Yeah, I think so. I went to like an all nerd high school. And that was fun. We had a Quidditch team. Because,
I can't get behind that. I like the idea of it, like, then I actually see people on brooms trying to play Quidditch.
Oh, no. They duct taped the broomsticks to themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Between their legs.
Yeah.
It was a mess.
That's why I can't, like, get behind it.
But, like, it's in my yearbook. Like, that's the nerd high school that I went to. There was a photo in my yearbook of someone with duct tape. With a broom duct taped to their crotch. So, like, when I say I went to the nerd high school, that's how I need to explain it.
Oh, my gosh.
Because that's what happened. Anywho, moving on from dorky stuff that happened to me that I did not partake in, and it's not a picture of me. It's someone else.
Is that a wink wink moment?
No, it's not a wink wink. There actually is a picture of someone who looks a lot like me, but it's not me.
Oh, yeah, your
Yeah.
doppelganger.
Yeah.
Whatever the word is.
All right. I'm going to talk about protection today.
Sweet.
Is what I'm going to talk about.
That's what I needed last night. Not really. It was great.
No, because you needed to let them approach you.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. You have to listen to episode 2 to know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Haha. That's what we'll do. We'll just leave, like, cliffhangers in some episodes. Like, we'll just start a sentence like, strawberry bananas have... And you'll have to tune in next week to hear what the rest is.
Yeah, no. Because then I will just forget by the next week and everyone will be like, what the fuck? What?
That would be half
strawberry
the
and bananas?
fun. Yeah. So when we never pick this up next week, let us know. So protection.
We did that last week.
We did?
Yeah, because it would have been episode 2.
No, I'm saying now they're never going to know about the strawberries and the bananas.
Oh, yeah. So strawberries
it's never going to happen. So, but we're going to talk about protection. Stop trying to distract me with your silliness.
Oh.
Okay? Because I'm trying really hard right now to read these notes. And I should probably put my glasses on.
Yeah, that would be good.
That would help a lot more.
Yep.
For sure. Okay. Protection. Here we go. You ready?
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes. Seatbelt buckle up.
Because that's protection. That's good.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to talk about first is like your psychic boundaries. So that's really just like your own, in your brain, how you protect yourself. Even just from your brain. And this goes into a lot of like self-help type stuff and building up your own mental energy.
Mm-hmm. Would that be like your aura?
Yeah. Yes. It's like making your own self a safe space for yourself.
Okay.
Is your psychic boundaries. And that helps you, nobody can get in there and make you feel unsafe. Mm-hmm. Because that's your space. This is my space.
Yep.
That's me. That's where I go.
Okay.
And then we've got like physical protection stuff.
Wait, like a gun?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
But no.
I was like, wait, are we talking about crystals or guns? I don't know. Like physical?
I mean, I've got a pit bull. If that's the route that you want to go.
I don't know.
He sounds really scary. Oh my gosh. I was hollering in the yard the other day and he shook the whole house. He was barking so loud.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, okay, cool. So it sounds like there's a big scary dog in there. He's not.
Yeah.
Really?
He's a teddy bear.
We call him Tippy Taps.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Because he tippy toes around everywhere.
Yeah,
and we can't have him in the room when we're recording.
Because we have a hardwood floor, and so like you will hear his like click, 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 click,
Tippy Taps.
And there he is.
Okay.
He's like, you're talking about me.
He's at the door. He knows we're talking about him. So if you were trying to keep something like Tippy Taps that maybe you can't see out of your house.
Okay.
Like perhaps a ghosty ghost. Or a demon guy.
Okay.
Or just a dude that you don't fucking like.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying?
Got it.
You can use salt. If you have salt.
Okay.
Which you do.
Yeah.
Everyone has salt.
Yeah.
And it's very hocus pocus. You know what I'm saying? Throw that shit everywhere if you're really worried. Especially in the windowsills and the doorways. Mm-hmm. And then you want to leave it there probably for about an hour. And then you can sweep it up and it'll be fine.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So, like, it doesn't have to stay there forever.
Yeah, no. Oh, my gosh, no. Especially if you want to, like, really kind of max the energy out. You could set it out at noon. Leave it until around 1 and then vacuum it up.
Huh, okay.
And as you're vacuuming it up, just say, like, thank you for leaving your energy here to help protect this gateway.
As you yell over the vacuum cleaner.
Right. Well, you can just think it, too. They know. It's psychic.
Okay.
It's energy. They know everything. And if you want a fun DIY, because I have a DIY for you, you can make black salt, which is highly protective and can be used the same as regular salt.
Huh.
And how you make black salt is you take your ashes from your altar, like when you've burned incense or anything like that, or even your weed ashes, and you mix it with salt and you use it.
Okay.
And that's black salt, and it's highly protective. You can put it in your spell jars. You can put maybe a little jar of it in your car to keep your car safe. Yeah. You could, you could get one of those cute little necklaces with like a vial.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the people used to carry around like cocaine in and stuff.
I mean,
but
I wasn't going there.
Black salt.
But, okay.
Well, I always think of like Cool Intentions with her cool cross.
Oh.
I remember the times that I maybe dabbled in those types of things. I always wanted one of those necklaces. It was, do you know what I'm talking about? I
watched Cruel Intentions like way before I was supposed to, so I don't remember any of it.
So she had this cross with like a spoon in it, and she could, real quick. Oh. And it had the stuff in the cross, and she could just undo it and take a bump and then redo it, and it looked like she loved Jesus.
Oh.
And no one knew. Except for everyone who watched the movie, because they saw it happen. But yeah, so you could do like a little vial of black salt on your person or in your purse.
A jar of dirt. That's what I was thinking.
Exactly.
When you said that, I was like, yes. I was thinking of Johnny Depp being like, I got a jar of dirt.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is. Yeah.
It protects you from everything.
Yeah.
just Davy Jones.
Right. And a good thing to do, too, for, like, protection of your space, your home and stuff, is you can make a little spell jar with, like, black salt and different herbs and things like that, and bury them at, like, the entryway to your property or your home, like, under your front steps or under your driveway, if you have a dirt driveway. Because that can make, like, an energy shield there.
Yeah.
And then you can also, I was reading, for your mailbox, you can put a little bit of black salt at the back of your mailbox to protect you from bad news.
Huh. But what if they just pick up the phone then instead?
Well, I think it's the intention goes into the universe.
Okay.
And that's like a very physical thing that you can do. And I think the intention will carry over to other forms as well.
Because I was like, so someone would write me a letter saying, oh, your dad died. But, like, you don't get the letter and then, like, you know, buried and
Oh,
done.
I mean, you know what? You know what you could do, I bet? If you drop your phone in some water, next time that happens, and you got to put it in the rice and all that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Throw some black salt in there with it and protect your phone from bad energy. That's a cool thing to do.
I do not condone that.
Well, yes, no. We don't want to.
We are not telling you to drop your phone in the water.
No. But if you have to put your phone in rice, as we sometimes have to do, we all understand, put some black salt on there.
Okay. Cool.
Because that could be sick. And then, so I've also got here a list of, like, different crystals. And I've got their sign associations down to the 4 elements.
Okay.
So for black tourmaline, it's an earth element identifying protection stone.
Okay.
So this one would probably be, like, a good one for using in a spell jar for your house.
Okay.
And for kind of keeping your shit grounded and balanced. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you would carry black tourmaline for a confrontational type situation where you need to stay calm and grounded. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like going to fucking court.
Yeah. Which is just a freaking blast.
We all love that.
And then you've got fluorite, which is everywhere all the time. And that one identifies as an air sign. So that's like me.
I'm an air sign.
Yeah, and you. I forgot Aquarius. Aquarius annoys the crap out of me.
It's because it says aqua.
And she's got a picture.
Yeah.
Of water.
Like, I think someone, like, halfway through, like, deciding that Aquarius would be, like, you know, and in my brain, I'm thinking of, like, in a work office
and why is
meeting.
Scorpio a water sign? It's a scorpion.
It should be Earth.
Yeah, or, like, fire. Ugh. Any hizzle.
They should be fire.
Yeah.
Fucking Scorpios.
Oh my gosh. No offense, but also take all the offense you want, because...
I mean, we just happen to know 2 Scorpios who are, like, handfuls.
Not mine anymore.
Not anymore, but, like, you know.
That's out of my hands.
But yeah. Like, we would, like, come in at, like, work, and we'd be like, fucking Scorpios. Except for, I think, my last boyfriend was, like, a Leo, and he was pretty bad, too.
Yeah, they're pretty... We're not going to get into that. We don't hate all of you. We just hate all of you. So you've got fluorite, which is an air stone. And so that one would be good for, like, protection from, like, just negativity in general.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, ick moods and ick weather. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, that feeling.
Yeah.
That'll protect you. It's probably, like, good for maybe if you have depression to have around.
Or if it's Monday.
Or if it's Monday. Or if, like me, your coffee maker is broken and the replacement one that you ordered has been delayed for 2 days. What's a fucking problem? I'm mad.
Like 2 days from, like, today? Or
Like 2 days from Friday was when it was supposed to be here.
So, Tuesday, hopefully.
Yeah. No, it's supposed to be here Friday, and now it's still delayed. And I'm very upset. But that's okay. I digress. And then we're moving right along to red jasper, which is like fire. So that one is good for, like, you know, maybe toxic type situations that you need protection from. A terrible boss, a bad ex, whatever it is. Just, I have to go home for the holidays and I hate my mom. Let me carry this with me so that I feel a little bit protected from that fiery, combustible kind of energy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where it's like, at any moment it's going to explode. That might help you.
Got it.
Keep it a little calmer.
Exes that you have to deal with.
Yeah. Yeah.
Baby daddies.
Yeah. That's what restraining orders are for. Yay.
I wasn't going to go that deep.
Well, I'm just saying they are super great, and I highly recommend if
needed.
If necessary.
Yeah.
Definitely do it. It sucks, but do it. Amethyst is a water stone.
Yeah, I knew that.
But also don't put it in water. They don't like that.
Oh, they don't?
They're not huge fans.
Oh, okay.
They actually get loose teeth a lot. Amethysts. It happens to me all the time. Mine will lose teeth.
See, there's like two type of amethyst. There's the kind that's like rough and but like I have a lot of polished amethyst too.
Yeah. Those are fine.
So like when you were saying teeth, I was like, mine doesn't have teeth.
Oh yeah, no, I have a few with like teeth and they lose them.
Oh.
It's so weird.
Okay. I need to tell Philip that because he totally washed my Aquarius one day in water. I mean, nothing happened to it. I didn't know this rule yet. But yeah, he was just like, it's so dusty. And I'm just like, okay.
It's probably fine.
Yeah.
Especially if it's polished because it went through.
Well, that one was not polished.
Oh, yeah. Raw. They're okay.
Yeah.
They just lose teeth. I don't like to handle them too much.
Okay.
But I also have a polished stone necklace of one. But that one is a water sign. So that's like, your mom.
My mom?
Like your mom's protection.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Like, got your back. You're okay. You're all right. You'll be all right.
The triple cancer.
Yeah. Like that. And then I've got... So, when you're doing your spell jars and things like that, or even mixing up your black salt, noon is a good time energetically for protection stuff because it's the height of the sun. Everything's in the light.
Yeah.
You can see everything. You are totally safe. And I've also learned about, if it's possible, doing these kind of things for protection outside to birdsong. Because I've learned that birdsong helps our nervous system calm down.
Okay. Because
birds don't sing when there's danger. So if you hear birds, you're safe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, that's a protection thing. So you can do this, you can kind of add to the juju or whatever.
Okay.
Add to the energy vibes.
An extra layer.
Right. And it's, again, big fan of lazy witchcraft. Go sit on your porch, smoke a doobie, grab some salt, listen to the birds, and mix you up some black salt, and boom, you're done for the day. You've made your protection shit.
Yep.
Tomorrow at noon, go out there and throw some of it into a jar. Boom, you're done for the day. You've made some protection shit. You know what I mean? Like, just take 2 minutes a day and then go bury it one day.
Yeah. Baby steps. It doesn't have to all be done in one sitting.
It'll take you 15 minutes and do it all then. And then you're done.
Yeah.
However you want to do it.
But I mean, if you're smoking, you're probably smoking more than 15 minutes anyway.
Right. So chill out, man. And then, so Sunday is good as well for protection work because it's the day of the sun.
Okay.
And again, the sun is safe. We feel safe when the sun's out, more so.
Yeah.
Than when it's dark, just in general. So Sunday at noon, that's time for your smoke session. That's when you go. And you can, even with the whole black salt DIY, even while you're smoking that joint, you can think about while you're smoking and put the intention into it. Mm-hmm. Like, you could say, this is going to make my protection black salt. It's going to keep me safe, and that's super sick. While you're smoking it. And then that adds even more. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you can just add a bunch of tiny little things in that can just make it a little bit more powerful.
Yeah.
If you want. Or you don't. It doesn't matter. But yeah, Sunday at noon for the sun's protection. Or Tuesday has Mars. And so that's good for, like, if you kind of feel like maybe there's a more specific reason that you need protection.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Like, if you're just generally, I don't want my house to get robbed, I don't want a ghost to move in, stuff like that.
Okay.
Sunday. But if there's like, I need protection from this situation, this person, this thing that's happening.
Okay.
Tuesday would be good because it's kind of like prepping for battle. Because Mars is the god of war.
Okay. But that's not like every Tuesday. It's
No.
This particular Tuesday, which would be...
No, that is every Tuesday.
Oh, every Tuesday?
Every Tuesday is like that. But
okay.
Tuesday is ruled by Mars. But...
So, like, the moon...
You don't have to tap into that if you don't need it.
Okay. I was like, the moon rotates every day, and then Mars rotates every...
No, it's just...
Week?
The name Tuesday.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I was very slow.
Yeah, it's how they named them. It correlates.
So, like, the origin of the name Tuesday equals Mars-ish.
Yeah.
Stuff. Oh, got it. I was thinking, like, rotation Mars.
No.
Like, I was going a whole lot deeper than you were.
But that's the day that you can use to tap into Mars's energy.
Got it.
If that's what you're feeling you need to do.
Got it.
So, like, if there's a situation that you need specific protection from, you don't want to get sued or whatever like that, Tuesday's a good day to work on that.
Got it. So, like, on your little jars that you have, you say Tuesday, black salt, Sunday, black salt.
Yeah.
You're like, which one do I need today?
Yeah. No, you could absolutely do that because you could just smoke your joint on Tuesday and then put your intention into it then and then use it whenever.
Yeah.
100%.
Cool.
Yeah. And then you can make also protection potpourri of rose, marigold, cyclamen, snapdragon, and carnation. And you can sprinkle this mix with geranium and clove and cinnamon oil. And then you can charge it for 3 days and nights under the new moon. The new moon is a good time for protection too. Mm-hmm. Because it's like releasing. So again, if you've got like a specific thing that you need to get away from, you need protection from, the new moon is good for like saying, I need this to be out of my life.
Got it.
And stuff like that.
So that's it?
That's it.
Oh, okay.
That's all I got for today.
We need to have like some kind of code word of like when you finish.
What should our code word be? It should be fun.
Because like I feel weird like you stop and I don't know if you're thinking or if it's the end and I'm like I don't want you to feel rushed. But at the same time I'm like, but are you done?
What should our code word be? We should make up a fun code word.
We'll have to think that through. We'll have to shop that.
Yeah.
Like,
we'll take that to the business meeting.
Like we'll be like, and that's
the way the cookie crumbles.
Yeah.
No, that's the way. Nah, I can't think of anything. Never mind.
Okay.
I'm not as smart as I thought I was.
That's how the ashes crumble. Like, I don't know.
I'm glad that we're not to the point in our podcast where we're recording ourselves so that no one can notice me slowly inching towards the thing.
Oh, yeah. We don't do videos yet? Yeah. No, they hear your chair going.
Oh, yeah. They'll never know.
No. It's Ty's cookie clacks. It's not my chair.
It's tippy taps.
It's tippy taps. Okay, so today I'm actually really nervous because I didn't have time to polish my notes like I normally do, and so now I'm like, fuck, I hope I'm going to sound good doing this. But we are doing Bigfoot of Northwest Florida.
Nice.
Yep, we're doing a cryptid today. That I've never really been into cryptids. Like, I mean, I've heard of Bigfoot, and I've heard of, like, you know, like...
Mothman?
Mothman, yeah. Actually, I just heard about...
Wasn't that like a Richard Gere movie? I gotta look that up.
I have no idea.
I think Richard Gere was in a movie about Mothman 20 years ago.
I feel like I would have heard about it, because I've watched, like, a couple episodes of Mothman.
There's,
like, during
episodes of Mothman?
Well, like, yeah, like, BuzzFeed Paranormal.
Oh, yeah,
did that. And then, there was another documentary group. I want to say it was, like, Ghost Hunters, but I don't think Ghost Hunters would have did Mothman. But yeah, there was a couple of shows that I watched that they did Mothman. Yeah?
Yep, he was in 2002. It was 21 years ago.
Wow.
He was in a movie called Mothman.
I wonder if it's not like associated with this Mothman. Like the one, I don't even know where the fuck it is. I'm going to have to obviously do an episode of that.
Yeah.
But
and we can watch the movie. Oh my gosh, movie night, yay!
Yay! But yeah, yeah, so I'm not really, like, I know cryptics, but I'm like, I'm not so sure. I'm kind of like a skeptic on those.
Yeah.
Like, so anyway, not that we're here to hear my opinion there. So Florida is the third most sightings of Bigfoot.
Really?
Yes, with 328 sightings. So that is...
See, okay.
Yes.
All right. Florida's great and all.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm a Texan. Let's get it straight. But what also is the ranking of how many people are on drugs in this state?
True.
Is there a correlation?
Well, I mean, when you look at number 1 and number 2, so Oregon has the highest, it's 676, and then California has 445.
I mean, again, I asked the same question.
But, like, when I heard about this, I was like, okay, so total West Coast.
Yeah. But also Florida.
But Florida. Like, how do they get from point A to point B? Like, do they get on a plane? Like, is there, like, Bigfoot Continental? Like, what the hell?
They take Route 66 that nobody takes anymore.
Yeah. I don't know. But I'm like, how the fuck did they get over here when, like, number 1 and number 2 of sightings is...
the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah, exactly. So, anyway.
Because they're going to stick out like a sore thumb across the plains. Where are you going to hide?
Exactly. Like, how did you cross Arkansas in Arizona?
How'd you cross Texas, friend?
Right.
That's a big old state.
Yeah. That takes, like, 2 days.
In a car.
I
mean, I guess Bigfoot's probably got a pretty long stride, so he can walk pretty fast.
I think I did hear that they walk pretty fast.
Maybe that's why they're always blurry.
Yeah. I don't know.
Bigfoot is time travelers.
No, they went through that vortex. They went through the vortex.
At the lighthouse.
At the lighthouse.
They're just old lighthouse keepers. That's why they're on the coast. We solved it.
There we go. Bigfoot is lighthouse keepers.
They're just ghosts. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
So, in case you have lived under a rock and you don't know who Bigfoot is or what Bigfoot is, he is a hairy humanoid that walks on 2 feet. An adult male is 7 to 10 feet tall and weighs 800 pounds.
Oh my gosh.
That when I saw adult male, I was like, oh, like in my brain, I think like all Bigfoot are adult males, but like to have like the baby Bigfoots, I guess the Littlefoots. Oh my gosh, that's the dinosaur from Land Before Time.
Aww.
Aw, Littlefoot. I used to have like a little toy.
Aww.
Anyway, back on the subject. So a baby Bigfoot, you have to have a female. So like...
yeah, if there's still Bigfoots, there has to be female Bigfoots.
Does she have boobs?
Does she have boobs?
Wait, I guess monkey doesn't. Wait,
they do.
Do they?
They just are like with other animals, they just get engorged when they're there. Okay. They're not all the time there like on humans.
Oh, okay. So they're not like cows.
No.
And humans.
Yeah. They'll like get engorged when it's time. Like cats.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
True. Yeah.
We can say that because we have kittens on the back porch, so we know all about that process right now. It's called queening.
Queening.
Yes. Cat giving birth is called queening, and I think that should be the term for labor. I think we should call it queening. I think it should be like, oh my gosh, I'm queening.
Yeah.
Not, oh my gosh, I'm going into labor.
We need to get moving. I'm queening.
Yeah, and I think you should get a crown, like at Burger King or something.
Do you know how, when I was in labor, I probably would have punched you in the face if you tried to give me a crown. I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing? I am breathing here. I'm focusing on that dot on the ceiling during
I can't even imagine. That sounds terrible.
Yeah.
That's my thing. Is like I had a bad pregnancy and I had to have a surgery to have mine removed. And the other way doesn't sound good either. So I'm done.
Yeah.
Like, even if it all goes right, that sounds awful.
Yeah.
So I'm okay. Thanks.
Yeah.
I almost died the first time.
So yeah. So there's female and male Bigfoot, but the male Bigfoot gets 7 to 10 feet. Wow. They are nocturnal, which explains why they don't normally get seen. And their diets consist mostly of berries and fruits. So no meats for those. And then David Thomas is credited with the first discovery of Bigfoot when he found a set of Sasquatch footprints in 1811, which is like really fucking long ago.
Do you know where they were found?
I do not. I think it was in the UK.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, because I think I got that fact from a UK source.
Huh, interesting.
Those are facts that you should probably know. Except for the David Thomas. I guess I didn't. That's what happens when I don't polish my notes. I'm like, why the fuck did I put it there? So things that I didn't know. Bigfoot is officially put on the endangered species list in Russia and Germany and France.
Oh my.
So they're like, hey, we can't find these. They're very limited. So we're going to put it on the endangered list. Even though they may or may not exist. But, you know, just in case they exist, you can't kill them.
Yeah. So it's illegal to hunt them. Cool,
Yeah.
Cool.
And then if you are confronted by Bigfoot, offering it food will provide you with a 80% chance of survival.
Aren't there commercials? It's some jerky company makes a commercial about giving Bigfoot food.
They must have got it off this fact.
Oh my gosh.
It's
actually a safety PSA.
Yeah.
It's not just a jerky commercial.
You have 80% chance if you feed it this beef jerky.
We got jerky. Give some to Bigfoot and you'll be safe.
Yeah.
They're looking out, man.
But, however, if you cry, you will provoke the animal to punch you in the face. Specifically the face. And this is according
That sounds like an Aquarius. Bigfoot is an Aquarius.
All of them.
If you cry at me, I will punch you in the fucking face.
I can't handle emotions, y'all, okay? Like, that's too much to ask for me.
That's funny. Bigfoot's an Aquarius.
Oh my gosh, ew.
It all makes sense now, too. Don't take a picture of me. I'm busy. I got shit to do.
Yeah.
I'm moving along.
I'm getting from California to Florida somehow.
Yeah, I gotta walk, y'all.
Yeah.
I can't fit in y'all's sedan.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't fit a Bigfoot and 5 TVs in a Jetta.
Yeah, right? And a Bigfoot.
Yeah, or a Kyle.
Or a Kyle. Okay, so a website Kyle's going to call us and be like, y'all, please stop.
Shut the fuck up.
3 episodes in and you're
There
still
weren't even any TVs in the Jetta.
He's going to call us up and be like, it's been 3 episodes. You've got to let it go. Why are you obsessed with me?
Oh, man. What if we found... No, I'm not going to go there.
Okay, I'll keep on going then. So this is according to Bigfoot Finder. That is a website dedicated to spotting the creature.
What?
So don't cry and throw it food and walk away slowly.
So, like your favorite Aquarius.
Yes. Throw me food.
Don't cry. Feed it. Like a what are those called? Gremlin.
A gremlin? Wait, no, you can't feed it after midnight or something.
Yeah,
and
whatever.
They can't get wet.
Can Bigfoot get wet? Or is he like a gorilla?
I think I've seen...
Because like gorillas can't get wet. They will sink.
I have
They're like sponges or something.
Yeah, I guess with all the hair.
Yeah.
I guess it would be the same fact.
So, interesting.
Wait, but can't sloths swim?
I don't know. Maybe they're different fur.
We are totally going down a rabbit hole. And
but I'm pretty... Gorillas can't swim. I know that.
I have to Google this, because this is not in my notes.
So, at the zoo here, there's like a moat around the gorilla cage. And I asked them how that's possibly fucking safe. Because there's an 800-pound gorilla over there. And just a moat. And they're like, it's cool, cool, cool. He can't swim. Gorillas will drown. And so...
I'm looking at a barefoot forum.
A Bigfoot forum?
Yeah.
Trying to think of a funny anecdote to insert here.
Yeah.
So... What should we talk about?
Yeah, everyone's like, I don't know. Like, that's what everyone's saying.
I think that if gorillas can't swim, Bigfoot can't swim. I'm assuming that we are in some way related to him as he's a humanoid. And we're in some way related to gorillas.
Oh, here we go. So...
I guess it
www.bigfootencounters.com. There's one that is in Maine. that I guess they found swimming.
Okay.
So maybe they do swim. I don't know. Well, there we go. That's what the internet's saying, so we'll go with it. Because they probably know more than I do. Because it's the fucking internet. So, there's a couple of movies that have Bigfoot in it. That I wrote these down, and I didn't even say the Goofy movie.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Like, Hi Dad.
That's like your favorite movie.
I know. I love that movie. Give me Powerline any day.
Oh my gosh.
I will totally sing and dance to it. Like, I remember when I was watching the Goofy movie, and I was like, oh my gosh, girls, y'all have to hear this song. It's so amazing. And they just, like, looked at me like, what the fuck are we doing right now? And I, like, remember, like, watching it as a kid. I was just, like, so excited as, like, Max was, like, dancing on the stage with Powerline and being like, oh my gosh, this is such a great moment. So anyway, Bigfoot is in the Goofy movie, or a Goofy movie.
Yeah.
There's a movie called The Man Who Killed Hitler and Then Bigfoot.
Oh, wow.
That sounds like it would be, like, you know, an older movie, but no, it's from 2018.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it has has Sam Elliott in it.
Sam Elliott kills Hitler and then Bigfoot?
I guess so. I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
One that I remember from my childhood, going back to my childhood, is Harry and the Hendersons. That was like 1987. It has John Lithgow.
Okay.
Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, I know him from Third Rock from the Sun.
Yeah.
So he's in it, and I remember it being like really, really good, like from my kid memory, because this is actually like came out the year after I was born.
Yeah.
So I must have watched it when I was like 3 or 4. Missing Link, which came out in 2019. This is a cartoon.
Oh yeah, I think I have seen that one.
Yeah. It has like all-star cast like Hugh Jackman and Zoe.
I think it's animated.
Yeah, Emily Thomas, Zach Galifianakis. Yes, that.
I have a thing for weird last names. I don't know why. I love hearing them.
That's cool because I'm really bad with them. So
I wanted to say someone's last name, but then I realized I shouldn't say someone's last name. But yeah, I like last names that are weird. Yeah.
So those are a couple movies that have Bigfoot in it. It's something that everyone is kind of fascinated with. So some kind of recent research that has happened is a renowned chimpanzee researcher, Jane Goodall, last year surprised an interviewer with from National Public Radio when she said she was sure that a large undiscovered primate such as a Yeti or a Sasquatch exists. So, like, scientists are kind of starting to jump on this bandwagon that maybe there is such thing as a Bigfoot.
Yeah.
And that maybe it's not just like a prank or like, you know, just things that people are seeing. So I found that super fascinating.
Yeah.
So let's bring it more to Northwest Florida. Let's bring it to our neck of the woods. In Northwest Florida, between Santa Rosa, Okaloosa, and Walton, there have been 16 reported Bigfoot sightings since the early 1980s.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and this is according to the Gulf Coast BFRO and the National BFRO, which is both like Bigfoot websites. That actually someone in Crestview, I forgot his name because I didn't polish my notes. He actually is like a part of the Gulf Coast Bigfoot. I don't know what the R is. Organization.
Research organization?
Yeah, maybe it's that. I don't know. So it's definitely local to us. Here's some stories.
Yeah.
And I got these directly off the BFRO website. So if you want to, like, that they actually have, you can look it up by most recent, and you can also look up by, like, your region. So, like, you'd be like, oh, I looked up the Tri-County area. So
it's almost like a sexual predator type website. You can check and see where he's been at.
Yeah, I guess, except for, like, it's not specific. Like, George the Bigfoot lives at 123 Hoppity Hop Lane. Hoppity Hop Lane? I don't know. So yeah, but like you can like kind of see what's going on with like people seeing sightings. So I looked up. This one is actually in Okaloosa County.
Oh golly!
I had to remember where I was. I was like going down the whole list of like local counties. Okay, so this was in Okaloosa County, and this happened on the Yellow River Wildlife Management Area.
Oh, sick!
So really close.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's just
Okay.
down the road.
So all of these stories are also anonymous. I don't think any of them had names on it. So this is the story. I think I may have had an encounter the other day while me and two of my friends were hunting for wild hog on the Yellow River Wild Management area. We were in some super thick pine wood area and had a ton of hog sign, which was right by the river swamp area.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make this a little bit of a southern accent thing. We had just found a big sign of uprooted area from a hog, and we decided to sit for a second and see if we could hear anything. After a few moments, we heard a pretty big limb snap, and I saw what I thought was a buzzard fly off. Not sure if it was a buzzard that snapped the limb or the results of the tree snapping was what spooked the buzzard into flying off. A few minutes after that, I heard what sounded like a person slamming a baseball bat into a tree 3 times. Knock, knock, knock. It literally says knock, knock, knock.
Oh my gosh. This person has a storyteller soul.
Yep. Very loud from around 100 to 150 feet away. That, by the way, if these guys are hunters, they know.
Yeah, they do.
And about... They're like, that deer, it was a 3-point. It was a 6-point. It was huge. Yeah. It was 5 feet tall.
You know what? The deer gets bigger every time you hear about it, too.
Yeah. Yep. So.
I bet the Sasquatch gets bigger every time he tells this story.
Oh, yeah.
And closer.
Yeah.
It's about 20 feet away, dude.
Dude, I can smell it.
Dude, I kissed it on the mouth.
I made sweet love to it.
It was inside me, dude. That's funny. Close Encounters. Bigfoot. That's going to be a fanfic.
Yeah.
Someone talking about making sweet, sweet love to Bigfoot.
Sweet love.
Oh, I bet that story already exists on the internet.
Oh, you know it does.
I bet you cash money.
Oh my god. After all the stories that I'm hearing... like
post the link in the comments.
So anyway, knock, but very loud from around 100 to 150 feet away. And about 5 seconds after that, knock, which sounded around 300 to 400 yards away.
Oh, so it got further. That's good.
Yeah. Our initial thought that it was just another hunter probably taking down the tree stand since it was the end of the season. With us thinking it was other humans, we walked through the dense woods to the road and expected to see a truck parked along the side of the road. On our way back to my truck, we did not see a single other vehicle. And even drove the opposite way and no cars. And there's no way, given the location of and in the terrain, that you could get this spot other than by a car. I know what woodpeckers sound like, and unless that woodpecker was the size of a pterodactyl, it was not that. The first set of knocking was so loud, there was no way it was anything I was familiar with. Given the fact that there was no other cars in the area, I honestly do not know what else could have made those sounds. And this was like actually in March of 2023.
Oh, so this is like
really
a minute ago. I don't know though.
Oh wait, actually let me look at this again because I might have been wrong about that time because I took fucking notes, didn't get fixed.
Those woodpeckers are loud.
They are,
and they are huge. Like, I did not think that woodpeckers were that big. We don't have them like that in Texas. Out here, though, those big red-headed ones, oh my gosh. I've had them out here, and I've been on the phone for work inside. And you can hear them.
Yeah. I'm looking up at the website again to see when this one was, because I don't remember. I remember it was recent.
So here's the thing that I know about that management area that this happened on, right? Is there probably was another way to access it by car.
Yeah.
Just maybe not that they
Where they parked.
that they would go.
Yeah.
Because some of these people who go out there on that area have ATVs or stuff like that. And so it might just not be a trail that you would go down.
Yeah.
Because you can't.
Yeah.
For whatever reason.
Maybe they were just more fit than you and could walk more.
Yeah, bro. Do you even lift?
Did you miss the leg day?
Yeah.
Okay, so this happened March 2022. So not 23, 22.
I've seen a lot of people around here actually have been putting Bigfoot cutouts in their yards, and I wonder if this maybe kicked that off.
Maybe.
Like, maybe this story got told around a few times to some people, and they were like, oh, let's run with it, dude.
Yeah.
Like, hell yeah, we got Bigfoot out here.
Yeah.
Because I've seen a few people around get those big... I kind of want one. I also, what I really want to do, my lifetime goal, is to dress up in glow-in-the-dark body paint and run across the road on Halloween.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because there's no one out here. And, like, when they're, like, 100 yards down the road, I'll just run across the road. In the woods. In the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like, that'll scare the shit out of some people.
Yeah.
And I think that'd be fun.
And then the stories of where we are will come out.
And then you can do an episode on it.
Yeah. Someone said she floated in the air 15 feet.
Dude, I could get a freaking zip line.
And then she disappeared.
Oh my gosh.
Get a projector. Be like, you could see right through her.
And do like creepy sounds and stuff.
Yeah.
Screaming. I could just run across the road screaming.
Crawl. That would creep some people out.
Yes! I'm telling you.
Nope.
We should do it.
Oh my gosh. No.
What do you mean no? You don't tell me no. You say yes.
You could do that with Kay.
Okay, fine.
She would totally be down for that stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, that sounds like way too much effort for little results.
Yeah. I think it'd be hilarious.
Okay, so the second story. This one is in Escambia County.
Okay.
So in the Tri-County area. Intersection of Highway 29 North and Cotton Lake Road.
Ooh.
Wooded area on the northeast corner.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Like in the middle of town.
I don't know.
29? No.
No. Because, like, that's, like... I'm not going to say where I live, but, like, that's north of Pensacola.
Yeah, I got you.
So, it's not really a town. Or at least I don't think that area is. I still think there was a shooting there. Oh, because, you know, Pensacola.
Florida. Keep it classy.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, we're not going to go down that rabbit hole. So, this is what they write.
Okay.
We've been hearing for about 3 years now branches being snapped at night and footsteps that are clearly from something bipedal. Most recently, we were standing on our porch late at night and we heard what sounded like whacking. It sounded like hitting two rocks together. We hadn't seen anything nor heard anything since then. We thought nothing of it until we heard audio clips of Bigfoot Museum in North Georgia. They also noticed.
So they went to a Bigfoot museum in North Georgia.
Yeah.
And now they're having Bigfoot experiences.
Yeah. Now they're like, that's a Bigfoot.
Yeah. I got you.
They also noticed our German Shepherd mix wanders towards the area often and sniffs the ground in that direction of the footsteps that we've been hearing. That, I mean...
I'm a little worried about
dogs.
these people. And somebody maybe squatting behind their property.
Well, I mean, like, your dog's sniffing over there. That's what dogs do. So anyway. What's the other one? Last story. Okay. So this one is in Santa Rosa County. This happened in November of 2002. So it's kind of old.
Yeah.
But I was reading it and I was like, I fucking have to read this story. Because I'm going to have to make some sound effects.
Okay.
And I'm just like, I wonder how I'm going to do this.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay. This is in the state-managed land surrounded by hunting club, North Santa Rosa County. So nearest J. I am a 51-year-old and have trapped, hunted, fished, and camped all my life. I was scouting for deer sign in the fall on a swampy island that I can only reach by using chest wanderers?
Chest waders?
Yeah. What's that?
It's like overalls that are made of like swimsuit material or like rubber.
Oh, okay.
So that you can not get wet.
Oh, okay.
And
so
you can wade in the water.
So pretty much it's like
rubber pants.
So the water would be waist deep.
Yeah, it's kind of like an overall wetsuit.
Oh, okay. Okay, it was cold, clear afternoon, and as I walked along the edge of the island, things got very quiet, and I stopped all of a sudden. Oh, why? I don't know.
It goes back to my protection stuff about the birds.
Yeah.
If the birds suddenly stop, you will notice.
Yeah. Of course, we're in Florida, so it could be an alligator, too.
Right.
You're in some water. And I heard what started out as an owl hooting, but ended with a monkey tap sound. Sort of like, whoo, 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 whoo.
That is what the owls out here sound like, though. They do. They'll go, wah, 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 wah. And, like, I'll be sitting out there in, like, September, just chilling, and then all of a sudden you hear, like, screeching in the trees, and you're like, my guys, you're supposed to make hoo-hoo sounds. And they're like, wah, 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 wah. They're just freaking out.
Okay. I only heard it once and got this distinct feeling that another presence was in the woods beside myself. Owls have many calls, I know, but I thought this was unusual given the time of day and weather being clear. So that is the third story. So, so basically an owl sound that sounded a little bit crazy. And that's my stories.
That's hilarious. So I can't believe that Florida is the third most sightings of Bigfoot.
Well, I'm wondering if it's because we just have so much wooded swamp area.
Yeah. There's not a lot of, there are a lot of places that simply can't be developed, so they haven't been touched.
Yeah. But what was I going to say? But yeah, like, they need to do a movie, Bigfoot versus alligator.
Or Florida Man versus Bigfoot.
Yeah.
That would be good. I would pay money for that. Oh.
Hey, Maggie. Hey, Mama.
That's who was yelling.
Yeah.
There was someone yelling in the background out there, and I was trying to figure out who it was.
I thought it was Yummy.
Me too.
Kitties.
We probably need to get this mama girl back to her kittens now.
Yep. Let me find the closing thing for this. There we go. So I can make sure that everything is said. So thank you again for joining us. You can catch us here every Monday where we will continue to talk about true crime, paranormal, cryptics, aliens, metaphysical, new age shit, crystals, seances, I don't know what else, whatever
and weed.
else. And weed. And Mary Jane. And all the smoky, yummy stuff.
Yeah.
Because that is what's best. We also have an Instagram that's called the Spooky Stonerzzz Podcast. That's Stonerzzz with 3 Z's. If you would like to contact us about your personal true crime or paranormal or Bigfoot story.
Ooh, yeah.
Or if there's a subject that you would like for us to cover, you can email us at the Spooky Stonerzzz Podcast at gmail.com. Again, that's Stonerzzz with 3 Z's. So we will see y'all next Monday. And in the meantime, smoke on, blah, blah, blah. Let me try that again. In the meantime, smoke on Spooky Stonerzzz.
Nice.